Hey you guys, welcome back to With This Ring, because it's way more to it than
way more.
And so today we're going to discuss girlfriend versus wife. Yeah, we got you in here. I thought we was going to be going for blows or something like that. Or maybe somebody cheat. Nah, we're going to show you the dynamics between the two. Because, I mean, we all start out to be that girlfriend and then we potentially or eventually want to get into the role of being a wife. Well, we're going to go over the dynamics of the two and, you know, vice versa. So, yeah.
Okay, so first, let me ask you this question, okay? So, as a girlfriend, what expectations did you have on your husband?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay. Well, on my boyfriend at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the expectation I had on him is that I wanted to be his wife.
Yeah.
The pure point blank. To be honest with you, I found myself doing everything that I'm kind of doing now. And to be honest with you, I did a lot more then as a girlfriend than I do now as a wife. I'm gonna be point blank because I was trying to get him.
Me too.
And let's just be real, we do so much, and then when you get married, it changes. But we're gonna get on to that, you know. But I expected him to show me that, oh, you can take care of me financially.
Yeah.
I expected to be able to see that he's gonna be a great father, because I wanted kids with him. You know, I wanted to be able to go on trips, so I need to make sure that money was right. I need to make sure I see that he was a hard worker.
Yeah.
He cleaned the house and stuff, because these things I was like, okay, I'm gonna marry him one day. And then we end up, you know, we stayed together before we got married, you know. And I know a lot of you guys are doing that, you know, and that's okay.
We did too.
It happens, you know. Expectations were high.
And you know, I had high expectations, but I think that where I went wrong, and I'm talking about when me and Kim were boyfriend and girlfriend, just like you said, we were living together. So basically we were playing house. And I'm not trying to say this to bring any condemnation on anybody else. I'm telling you what we did and why now I know we shouldn't have done it, okay? So we had sex before marriage. We moved in together. The reason I feel like I should not have done that was because I met Ken when I was 17. In with him probably 18, 19.
Wow.
And so been with him ever since. But Ken as a man and a young man at the time, he wasn't trying to be a husband.
Wow.
You get what I mean? Like, he kind of was like, this is my girl, but he still wanted to do what he wanted to do. And I didn't want him to do that. I kind of was like, yeah, I'm his girl, but I'm his wife. Like, we together, you know?
Right.
And so the expectation of him moving in with me was that he was my husband, like right then and there.
Right.
And that wasn't his expectation. And so I'm saying that because, and I know you guys have probably heard this saying, is
don't give the milk before you purchase the cow.
Yeah. And so that's what happens. Like, men are go-getters. So when we give it to them, there's nothing else for them to go get.
That's so funny you say that, and to tap on that, to be quite frank and honest. And like I said, we're gonna be transparent here.
Very much so.
You know, if you catch me on Facebook, don't be alarmed. It is what it is. I need this. No one is very as transparent or tell you. You just really see the manifestation of stuff. But nobody tells you what you have to go through. Well, we gonna be that gray area. So piggyback on what you're saying, to be honest with you, it's funny that you said it, because my boyfriend, my husband now, he was the total opposite. He didn't want sex from me. I wanted sex from him. Yeah. And I was used to. Yeah. I'm used to you getting it. You know, so it's like, why don't you want it? And he was like, and this was like, whoa, she's right on it, because men, mind frame, we think they think one way, but they don't. Yeah. My husband was like, I don't want it from you. Why? Because I had that in the past. You're different. I look at you totally different. Yeah. And that's why I was saying in the in our initiative video, you know, that I mean, his approach was totally different. He matured me in ways that I was just like, oh, he made me get my worth. Yeah, I am more than just my body, and I didn't comprehend that. So it's funny because, like I was saying, when we moved in, we didn't just go into it like that, you know, because he was like, I don't want that from you. Chill out, you know, let me get to to know you. And I was like, and it made me want him even more. Yeah. Well, so I gotta give it to him. That tells you right there, and this is two different aspects and views. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, that's wow.
So we're basically saying this because there's an expectation that girlfriends have on their prospective husbands. Not saying that you're not allowed to have that expectation.
Dial
it back because the expectation, it's like you're the girlfriend, soon to be wife. You can't, as a girlfriend, his expectation is not for him to tell you where he's at all the time. I'm sorry, he's still a single man. It's not your business.
Well, we gonna go there?
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I'm a blunt person.
You can tell him that. I'm his girlfriend, girl. We've been together for 10 years, girl.
It don't mean
but you
nothing.
Still his girlfriend.
But the other thing is that communication. You are establishing communication. But he's still a single man, as you are a single woman. So I'm not telling you these are the expectations for him. What I'm telling you is that this day and age, we bring this expectation that it really is, there's none. There's none. And because we do so much as girlfriends, that's why it takes us so long to get married, because we expect them to treat us a certain way. And then they're like, okay. I mean, you're doing it already, so why you need to marry you?
Exactly. And not only that, the thing is that, like, cause that's me. I'm that nurturer, I'm that person. Like, anybody that comes over my house, I'm the ultimate hostess. But it doesn't stop when you leave. That's just me. So the things that I was doing for my boyfriend and husband at the time was just me being me. But I mean, we're gonna get on the dynamics of wife now, the expectations, because baby, he's still expecting those girlfriend things now that I'm his wife. And it's like, well, that's your fault. So the thing is, we're saying dial it back.
Yeah.
So you'll have stuff to look forward to when you do become that wife.
Yes, exactly.
So I see you out there.
Save a little bit.
Dial back, and we're saying this because we didn't. See, exactly. Understand that. We're two women that's saying, we didn't do that. We weren't like that.
We knocked into some issues.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do that.
Yeah, so we're saying try a different approach.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. I liked it that. Okay, so I got another question in regards to the girlfriend versus the wife. As a girlfriend, let's get on sex. Yes, we're talking about sex. Say it with me now. Sex, okay? It happens, all right? And as a married couple, do you notice that people are like, oh my God, when it comes to sex, and you're married,
church, oh my Lord.
Should we be promoting healthy and good sex? Say it with me now. Sex. Say it with me now. Sex.
Say it with me now. Sex.
Why are you in a marriage? That's when it becomes bona fide to be good. And he said in his word, yes, we got you again. He said in his word, the bed is undefiled. Some of you nasty people think it means that you can bring in other spouse, other people and stuff. No, that's not what it means. He means that I can have you and it's okay. This bed as a married, sanctified bed, I can have you in any way I want to, and and it should be good. And
as long as you guys are agreed and it's safe. You don't, women, I know the Bible says submit, but if you are uncomfortable, express that.
That's what I was about to say.
If it's not an agreement,
they feel that, okay, and let's get on that. We're going to go back to what the topic was, but let's address that. Because the thing is, some people out there feel like, oh my God, I got to, because I had issue with anger. Like, that's serious. I mean, that's been since even before I became a wife. I just, most of the time, you did that. And I used to always say, that's your husband. But I'm not comfortable. And sex is supposed to be pleasurable for both parties.
Exactly.
That's what people don't tell you. It's just like, I'm supposed to please my husband, You're supposed to be pleased too, as that wife, as his wife. So if that makes you uncomfortable, you express that to him.
Especially like if you are getting to the point where you guys are trying to try things. Okay, that's what she's saying. Then whatever you trying, if it makes you uncomfortable, express it. And if he loves you with the love of God, the way a husband is supposed to love his wife, then God is going to give you the creativity to please him way better than what he thought he wanted. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you are experiencing, that's the other thing. When you guys get married, you're going to experience experience stuff. You're gonna try to
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But as you're trying things, just make sure both of you guys are in agreement.
Let's dial it back.
Bring it back, bring it back.
Okay, expectations of a girlfriend with sex. Should you really have expectations as a girlfriend with sex?
Okay, so I'm gonna say my opinion because I'm being transparent. As a girlfriend, like I told you guys before, I had sex before marriage, and I lived with the old folks say I shacked. We was shacking.
I was shacking.
Playing house. Because we did that, I think it opened up a whole can of worms of things that we had to deal with later on in our marriage. Because I had sex before marriage, you know, it was I never told Ken because, you know, I told you guys that we got together. I met him at 17. We got together around 18, so I still was young, okay? And so around 18, when we start being sexually active, it was kind of like I didn't know sex. I didn't even know my body. Didn't know what was supposed to feel good or what was what. And then as I grew older, the same stuff we used to do didn't work.
Wow.
And so I was unsatisfied, but I was satisfied because I was satisfying him.
That's deep.
You get what I'm saying? And then I had to get to the point where we had to have a heart to heart and discuss those hard things where, you know, I had to tell him, babe, how it used to work, that don't work no more. You know what I mean?
You seriously said, okay, let's be real. You seriously sat him down and said, this ain't work.
Okay, no, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I actually dressed up as a flight attendant. Okay, so you know how the flight attendant tell y'all how to work stuff and you know, so it was funny, but
So you got humor to it.
Yes, he got the point.
But see, that's the thing, it always goes back to knowing your spouse.
Yeah.
And knowing your spouse is hard. You know, when you guys know each other, you know how to do it. Now, I can't dress up like no flyer. I'm just like, girl, take that off. So, she knows us.
He said, get to the point.
Get to the point.
What's all this?
So, what she's saying is, you know, like, this is what it took for my husband to comprehend, to understand. And that's the thing, you need to know him before you know him. And as a girlfriend, like, that's the time you are knowing him. So your expectations with sex shouldn't really be there. And let's be real, it's there because that's the day and age.
Your body,
yeah,
your life, is everything working.
And that's the reason why God really didn't want us to be exposed to it. And want us, you know, because once you open that Pandora box, it's kind of like now you feel like me. I was itching for it, and he was like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you already start off in that phase as a girlfriend to dial it back and just say, I'm going to use this time to know him, to get to know him. When it comes to that point in sex and things like that, and when I got to communicate stuff, I know what it takes. Like, for example, you know, even on the, we're on the topic of sex, but it was I think it was something that I just wanted to express to my husband, and I was like, it's gonna be such a subject. I know that he's good with reading notes. We're both Geminis. We're 10 days, me and my husband's birthday are 10 days apart. So we're a tangible person. You put it in front of me, I comprehend it. If you tell me, I'm kind of like, I'm analyzing it.
Like, what you mean by
yeah, what you
really?
Yeah, but is that how you really?
Yeah.
Really? And he's like, yes, you know. So I'm more tangible. If I can touch it, it's real to me. If it's, you know, if I see it, okay. So I know that's how my husband is too. I'm like, you don't get it? Yeah, he's like, no, he really didn't get it. So I was like, I remember when his day, and I used to write him little notes. Let me try that. So I wrote him a note, and he got it. So it's really a time when you're a girlfriend to take that time to explore your potential husband, if that's what path you guys on. And also know, and I'm gonna get on this topic because I dealt with this situation with my husband now, with my boyfriend at the time. He was involved with a girl, and he probably like, oh Jesus, because I always tell this story. I was sexually with a young lady before me. She actually contacted me on Facebook and was like, oh, are you talking to so and so? Because she recognized his car or something I post on there. And mind you, I had just got a divorce, and I was just like, oh my God, like not again, Jesus. The long story of that was that he ended up getting on the phone and nipping everything in the bud. That made me respect him even more so. But it was the case of, you know, oh my God, I've been sexually involved with you. I gave you my body. She was expecting something that wasn't there. And then when he met me and, you know, kind of in a sense, wiped me up, she was like, so
I heard like, what is it about her?
Yeah,
that I gave you.
Yeah. So that's why we go, and that's why, you know, that story comes back to the fold. If you are a girlfriend, you have no attachments until you get that ring, and we even gonna touch on that to be honest with you, even when you get the ring. But the thing is, if you don't got that, you're, like she said, you're single. You know, so the thing is that we can put expectations on men on situations that ain't really there. And I'm just saying that story because she felt like just because she was giving her body, they were going out to eat and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, that's what it was, and it wasn't. Because when he found the real thing, that's when he
what you're saying is real. What you're saying is, and the reason I'm saying it's real because when females were givers, okay? And
by nature.
So when we give and give and give, and men, you know, of course they're gonna take. Like, what man do you not know that if you offer, he ain't gonna take it? Like, dial it back because we give so much,
we expect
so much that we set ourselves up for disappointment. So what we're trying to tell you guys is, be single. When you're single, be single. I tell my single friends to this day, and some of y'all gonna watch this video, y'all gonna be like, dang, she's saying this again. I tell them all the time, your motive of dating somebody is to be a friend first. I don't have friends that I have sex with. Like, do you have friends with you? No. Okay, so I don't have friends that I have sex with. I'm a friend first. I'm gonna tell y'all how much of a friend I was to him. I used to burp in front of him. I used to dig in my nose in front of him. I used to be like, is something up here? Like, because I had no expectation. Like, I didn't want him like that. He was a friend. When I can't have sex with him, when we're not so romantic, when things go wrong, because he's my best friend, I cannot stay mad at him long because he's the one I talk to. He's the one who knows every insecurity.
Marriage, you don't have to, you know, take that wig off and he be like, who are you? And if you guys notice, and I've noticed that a lot of men feel like they've been bamboozled, you know, with the plastic surgery and all the other whatnot, which is cool, that's you. Hey, do you?
No judgment.
No judgment. But the thing is that if you expose them to all these things from the beginning, you building your foundation, you know, and that's what she's saying. It's funny because it's the same with me too, and my husband will tell you, I wasn't looking for him. I just got out of the doors. I was going through a depression, to be honest with you. I didn't think nothing else was out there for me. I met my husband at karaoke, girl. I'm not gonna lie. I was drunk. I was like, hey, you know, and he was like, yeah, mama. You know, so, you know, he saw me at my worst. You know, I mean, literally worst. From arguments, we will fight, and that's the time you need to fight. You need to fight when you girlfriend and boyfriend. Because when you married, you can't run out the door. You can't leave. That's it. So you gotta get all that running and fussing and cussing and everything out in the open then when you girlfriend and boyfriend, so you can see how y'all fight. And you need to see how
like my pastors say that you should see them through every season. You need to know them when they're mad. They need to know you when you're mad. They need to know you when you're happy, sad, depressed, whatever. And then after that, once they know you through your seasons, then it's kind of like, okay, I'm supposed to marry him, or I mean not him, but I'm supposed to marry her because he needs to say that to you, okay? But and then the other thing is, like, literally, like Whitney said this before at the beginning, know your worth. Know your worth. Don't let the pressures of the world force you to get married. Don't get married because all your friends get married. Don't get married because you're 40 or getting ready to be 40 and you need to be having children.
What's the ultimate?
Because you lonely.
Or because you pregnant.
You hear me? Don't do it. Don't get married for those reasons. Get married literally because you prayed and God said that is your wife or that is your husband.
And it's real, y'all. It really, seriously. He said in his word, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all his righteousness, all those other things. Husband, children, that's going to be added. But you seek him first, and seriously. And you want to seek him first because he also said in his word that a man that finds his wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord.
Yes.
You can't get your favor unless it's through your husband, through him finding you. Ooh!
But you're right. You are so right. Like we're not speaking at this point. We're not speaking an opinion. We're speaking facts.
Factuals.
So it's basically what she's telling you is that once your head comes and he says that's my wife, which is a good thing. First of all, before he even says that you're a good thing, baby, you gotta know.
We put so much on our happily ever after. And I'm serious because I was like, I just want to be happy. I just want to, this gotta be it. Even if it starts out what the devil meant for your bad, it's gonna turn around for your good. You know, because God is a rewarder of those that diligently seek him. So your blood right now need to be getting ready to become that wife.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it is not easy.
If you are a wife currently and you feel like you made a mistake, what I want to tell you is that there is still hope. Because I'm going to tell you this. Do I feel I married my husband on time? No. I feel we could have waited for a little while longer to get married. But am I glad we got married? Best decision of my life. I wouldn't take it back for anything. You could offer me some money, I would not take it back. You could offer me the mansions of the world, I would not take it back, because the things we did wrong worked out for our good. We are where we are now. We are as close as we are now. I can accept his faults and he can accept my faults because of the fact that the things we went through made us stronger. So if you are in a situation right now that you feel like this ain't gonna work, or you are thinking about walking out on your marriage, what I want to tell you is, sister, matter of fact, inbox one of us. You think you're going through something until you hear this. When I tell you, your emotions will take you somewhere.
Yes.
I would think, you know what, this ain't working here. I'm
God.
done. And the next thing you know, within 15 minutes after we sat down, had a heart to heart.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's my baby. I mean, I was
You
girl.
done said all that stuff.
Yeah, and then along the way, we're gonna talk about this later too. But along the way, we done told everybody our business. We done called our parents, told our sister. He did this and he said, this thing called marriage is not for punks. It's not for the weak. Okay? And that's another reason why we're comparing and contrasting girlfriend and wife. Because at the point of a girlfriend, you can still say, okay, I'm gone. You have that right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? At the point of a wife, there is no way out unless you are being abused or he is committing adultery on you.
And they even got something in there about that.
Yeah, and then the thing is, it's a point of committing adultery without wanting to change, like doing it several times. At that point, you need to leave for the safety of yourself. It's not God's will for you to have an STD or get AIDS or die because of some crazy woman coming after you because of your husband's issues or strongholds with adultery. You get what I'm saying? So you have to love yourself and love him through some things along the way. Like, we're going to talk about that. We're going to be real with y'all about issues we've had in our marriage with cheating or, etc., betrayal, whatever. We're going to get to that with you guys and let you guys know how we got through it and how we made it through it. But as far as comparing and contrasting, or just even talking about girlfriend and wife, we really want to get to the root of letting you guys know that as a girlfriend, how to bluntly say this, be selfish. See, the other reason we say we don't have sex, because you can't be selfish after you done had sex, because now you so involved. You can't even really see straight. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, when I say see straight, like, you can't see his issues for what they really are. Before you make a lifelong commitment, you want to see everything. I have friends who they end up having sex with their husband and he had an addiction, but it was not shown until after they got married, and that this addiction,
It was shown. You just didn't see it.
Basically
You had the blinders on.
yes.
And you was just like, oh, it's okay. And then when you get tired, you married, and y'all not doing it no more. You like, what? It's been there.
Yeah.
It's been there. And you guys, if we didn't address anything in this girlfriend versus wife series, please leave a comment and we'll address it in our next.
And also let us know any subjects or questions that you guys want us to talk about.
We're here.
Like, so if you have questions, inbox us on our Facebook, DM us in our Instagram, and we're gonna have all that in the description box below, y'all.
My last little tidbit before we get out of here is that really, and it's really the piggyback on yours.
Yeah.
Be selfish.
Yeah.
Because when you do become a wife, mother, and all those things, because when you become a wife, you are thinking about the family now.
Yeah.
It's no longer you.
It's your job.
It's a job, and know that it's ministry in becoming a wife. And if you see your pastors at your church, it's not easy being over something. Yeah, our husband is the head of the household, but we're his help meet. Meaning we're that meat to fulfill everything that he's seeking out. So we're right there up under him. So that's a lot. If you notice, you don't see the person behind the stage. You see that person up front, which that's our husband. But that person behind stage is us. Mm-hmm. We're the ones really getting everything together, to be honest with you. So really to piggyback off of Didi, yes, be selfish. Be so selfish. Ding, 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 girlfriend alert. Yeah, seriously, be selfish, because when you're married, you really don't have that opportunity to be selfish. And if you are and you're married, you might want to look into that.
Yeah.
You may want to look into that. So that's just my tidbit.
So, and then my last tidbit is, and I'm gonna piggyback up off of what you just said. That's why we click,
you know.
Okay.
You know.
So I'm gonna piggyback off what you said about being selfish and making sure that you're ready for it. So I want you guys to ask yourself this question. This is for the single women who are watching this, because we know it's gonna be married women watching it, and we know it's gonna be single women watching it. I want you to actually think of everything you want to accomplish in life. And if your husband he comes, you guys get married, and the next thing you know, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go into the military, and the military sends him away, and then you have to stop and let go of your dreams. Is that okay with you? Like, is that something that you want to have to endure? Or if your husband gets in an accident and he cannot, walk or do things for himself, are you okay with being the servant of this man and not being able to do what your passion was? Ooh. Is that something you're okay with? You get what I'm saying? And that's why it's good for you as a single woman to be selfish now. Because when you become a wife, and it's crazy because the word wife has such few letters, but you do more. And girlfriend has so many letters, but they do less. It's crazy, right? I think our name need to be wife. Friend. But anyway, just think about that. That's just food for thought, until we come back. I really want you guys to think about that. Just keep it in here.
Well, thank you for joining us in another installment of With This Ring, because there's so much more to it than just this ring.
More.
We hope to see you at the next one. Bye. I forgot. Get us on Facebook. Get us on Twitter, IG. We're going to probably do a Snapchat, of course, With This Ring. Thank you. I'm Whitney.
I'm Dee Dee.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.